Okay, so let's go over our warm-up here. Okay, so the first one, who can raise their hand and tell us what factoring method do you need to use for number 1? Brian V? Good. Number 1 is AC grouping. I'm just going to write AC here. Brian V, is there a GCF on number 1? No, correct. But it could also have a GCF. So number 1 does not have a GCF, so just do AC grouping. Okay, how about number 2? Eric, what do you think? Good. Number 2 is AC grouping. Kyle, does number 2 have a GCF? No, just AC grouping. Okay, number 3. Nathan. Good. Nathan, does number 3 also have a GCF? No. Okay, number 4. Gigi. Okay, so, and that is called from yesterday, difference of perfect square. Very good. So those are both perfect squares. Remember, you can only use the difference of perfect square method if you're subtracting and they're both perfect squares. Brian, do you have a question? That's fine. Yep. And number 5, what kind of factoring problem is number 5, Anastasia? Good. Number 5 is a grouping problem. Number 6, what kind of factoring problem is number 6? This is the very first type we did, Brian. Say that again. Okay, Marissa? Very good. Just a GCF problem. If you can only take a GCF out, it's just a GCF problem. 10 is not a perfect square, so it cannot be difference of perfect squares. Okay, we are going to do a lot of this type of stuff tomorrow. You're going to see factoring problems all mixed up. You need to know how to solve and factor them and determine what method to use. Okay, so again, the earliest your Chapter 9 test will be is next Tuesday. Just keep that in mind. And you'll have another perfect square timed quiz at some point. Okay? All right, let's go over your homework, and then I'll let you know what we're going to do in class. Please, on practice 9.7, check your answers. If something's wrong, please tell me. Okay? That homework that I passed back to you that was graded, the ones you got wrong, I would try to redo at some point. And if you have any questions, let me know. You need to make sure you know how to do those. Okay? All right, Anna, number 1. Good. Gigi, number 2. Good job. Eric, number 3. Okay, you need to keep the 4 in front. And then, yes, B minus 5, B plus 5. And I told you guys yesterday after I stopped recording, I should have told you there was also a GCF in number 3. So cross-country people, I don't know if you, did you take the GCF out? That was my fault, so sorry. You should have taken the GCF out there. I was talking too fast as I was going through this. Thank you. Okay, number 4, Maddie? Good. 9, 2m minus 3, and 2m plus 3. Number 5, Jared? What's the square root of 16? Okay, so minus 4 and plus 4. Madison, number 6. Okay, r minus 5s and r plus 5s. You make sure that s is there. This one's a little bit different because it has an s squared as the second term. Okay, Alina, number 7. Good. Y plus 12 and y plus 12. Brian C, number 8. Good job. Oh, wait, no. Yes, my fault. I have a minus there by accident. Yes, 3c plus 4 for both of them. Nathan, number 9. You didn't have to solve if it wasn't set equal to 0, but you are right. The answer is 2/5 for both of them. So working backwards, it should be 5w minus 2, 5w minus 2. Okay? Eric, you want to do the next one? Well, it was initially, and I'll come back to your question, but take out the GCF for number 6, which is negative 4, and then you're left with r squared minus 25s squared. That's the difference of perfect squares, Eric. So then you have to split them up, take the square root of each term, and I'll do it in a minute if you want me to. Anastasia? GCF is 4. You take out a 4 there. and I can do it if you want in a second, but 4 divided by 4 is 1, and then 100 divided by 4 is 25. So you end up with 4 in front, and then b squared minus 25, and then square root each term. Does that make sense? Okay, I'll write it up here if you want me to in a little bit. Okay. All right, number 10, Kyle. Good job. Andy, number 11. Good job. Let's see, Brian V, number 12. No. Say that again, would you forget? Mm-mm. You forgot to square root something, Nathan. Plus 7. Nope, that was my fault. Minus 7, you are right. Sorry. It's the second time I did that to you guys. You're good. Okay, Gigi, number 13. Just the answers on this one, Gigi. They should both be negative 7, 0. Okay. Maddie, 14. Just the answers. Did you solve them? These ones were set equal to 0, so it should have been 2.5 comma 0, or you could have 5 over 2 comma 0. One of them was positive and one of them was negative. Okay. Eric, 15. No. Anna? Mm-mm. Okay, 15. Yep. Okay, that's okay. Anastasia, 16. Good. Alina, 17. No. Okay, Jared, what'd you get for 17? Good job. 17 is negative 5, 0, and then Madison, did you get to 18? Okay. Gigi? Hold on one second. Just do 18, please, and then I'll do that. No? You don't think you... Okay. Eric? Should be positive 4 and positive 4. Yeah. Just making sure, because I already messed you guys up once with that. Yeah, they both have to be positive. Okay, Anastasia, go ahead. Do me do 3. You sure? Okay, go ahead. Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, can I move this so I can start with going over number 15? Everyone's okay? All right, please be patient while I'm going over these. Okay, 15, you need to make your little chart. Okay, it's AC grouping. There's not a GCF. We need to find what multiplies to give us 64. And Anastasia, we need to find what adds to give us negative 16. So you need to use negative 8 and negative 8. Did you use both negatives? You did? Okay. So when you, I'm just going to do parts of it. When you rewrite the problem, I'm going to change this to x. And you put negative 8x minus 8x in the middle. Change that to plus 1. And then factor by grouping. You want me to keep going? Okay. You have 8x. 8x minus 1. GCF here is negative 1. You're left with 8x minus 1. And then factored completely, 8x minus 1, 8x minus 1. Whoops. And then when you solve them, set them each equal to 0, you get both positive x-intercepts. It did? No. Ooh, that negative should not have been there. Thank you. I'm not doing so good with this today. I thought they were both positives up there. Sorry, guys. 15, they both should have been positive. I either wrote that wrong or heard someone wrong. Sorry about that. Thanks, Anastasia. But you meant you had them both negative. That's what I thought you meant. I should have looked more closely. Okay, what else? Eric? 18, do you want me to do it? Okay. Okay, the answers are correct up there. I should probably verify. Okay, 18. Eric, first thing is take out a GCF, which is negative 4. You're left with y squared minus 8y plus 16. Eric, you need to find two numbers that multiply to give you 16, but add to give you -8. What two numbers did you use? Should be -4 and -4. Okay. Okay. If your GCF, if the first term is negative, your GCF always has to be negative. Always. Okay. No, I know. I'm just reminding you. Okay. Anyone else? Anastasia? Okay. Yeah, I know. So you will get the correct answers if you don't take the GCF out, but it's really not factored completely, quote unquote. And if the question is factor completely, it would be wrong. If the question is to solve, you'd be okay. Okay. Anyone else? Positive. Is everyone okay with number 3? Okay. Is everyone okay with number 6? Positive. Okay. I need you guys then to flip your homework packet to page 25. And I had a bookmark and I lost it. Okay, on page 25, you're going to have to get another piece of paper in a minute. I want you to do the first column. You're going to do 1 down to 58, but it's not 1 through 58. And no, you're not doing all 87 problems. Don't think that. Okay? So in this first column right here, you're just going to go from 1 straight. No, just to 58. Do you want to do more?
Oh no.
Do you want to do more? Okay, so Kyle, you know what I mean, right? Okay, just go 1 down to 58. I don't need you to do that whole column. Okay, if you just do 1 to 58, then I'll know whether you know what you're doing or not. Okay, you're more than welcome to do the whole thing if you want, but you don't have to. Okay, just one. No extra credit. Brian, do your homework, Kevin. Page 25, Brian. Okay, so at the top it says 9-7. It's page 25 and it looks like this. Okay, we have about 18 minutes right now. I want you to work on this for the rest of the class. Now some of these are GCF, like take out your GCF and then do difference of perfect squares. Some of them are GCF AC grouping and some of them are just AC grouping. Okay, so it's starting to mix them up. Tomorrow I think we're going to do I have a good page that we're going to do that has all types of factoring mixed up. There's like 12 problems that we'll practice. Okay, make sure you use loose leaf or a notebook, Nathan. Loose leaf or notebook. Okay, loose leaf or notebook. Do not write them on here. There's not enough room. Okay, I wrote my answers here, but not all my work. Okay, please have all of your homework done for tomorrow. Some of you guys are slacking. Okay, if you have questions, email me at night. Okay, see me in the morning. See me before class starts, see me after school, whenever. Okay, don't come in and say, I couldn't do this, I didn't understand this. Please do your homework. Okay, if not, your test scores are going to be getting lower, and that's not good. Brian, do you have a question? What do you think? Why did I draw this on the board? Just this part. Okay, so just the first column, 1 down to 58. I feel like I keep like rewinding and fast forwarding myself. Just 1 down to 58, okay? Eric? No, do not solve. Nope, I already checked your papers. Majority of you are okay with that, with solving, so just factor. That's enough for now. Those of you that didn't do all that graded assignment,